just as the sun was falling into place. That's when they woke to a sky of different shades. That's when they saw all of the age upon the face. To walk the road through, pass on what they knew, then the lines could be erased. She packed up a song in her bag to hum them through. He built up hearts out of sand for more than two. He said he'd spread them, said he'd let them all to the wind. And cross all the world, I'll feel your heart still, 'cause the road we walk isn't paved, my dear, and the fork ahead is drawing near, while the river beside is flowing with tears. So they looked up to the sky. What do you see? She cried to the clouds. There is a storm coming soon, he said with a frown. She took his hand, traced out a shape in the air. It's only a well in the sea up there. And as the sea rained down, they stood 'neath the branches of oak and watery wood. A fish fell down from the sky near his foot. He said, I never believed these stories I heard, but my eyes are now open wide. The stones of the path were shined with the rain, reflecting the road on their faces the same. He picked up 2 stones, placed one in her hand, the other he skipped, saying, that's where we'll land. And on they ran in the raining night, flying by houses closed up and quiet. Then up ahead they saw a light, passed to the window and peered inside. And their faces pressed up to the window pane. The people saw them, they smiled and waved. They said, please come inside now, won't you stay? We're going to dance this night away. And as they moved their feet and tuned the frames and the walls spun round the room, the pictures inside were stories they knew, the tales that measured out time as it flew. Pointing her hand at a black and white face, she said, I wish we could stay in this place. Makes me sad, these things gone past. But oh, he said, look at all we've had. At least I'm in that picture frame. At least we shared that time the same. But east of us it's almost dawn. We'd best move on, for this beautiful night is gone. In their hands, they held it up to those behind the waving ones, held it over the face of every child and man. We'll ne'er look away or forget this dance. And as they framed the things they would leave, the mountains were taller and wider tipped, it seemed. The river of tears was silvery, sparkling clean. The wail of the clouds was flying on 2 golden wings. He carved his way up high. What do you see? She cried to the ground. There is a fork in the road, a common round. Looked to the left, but his hand was pointing right. Then he raised up the frame, placed it over his eyes, and in the frame they saw between the grass overgrown and the whispering weeds. No set way home, but let's see where this leads. We won't walk alone, but the path we will leave. We won't walk the same, but near enough to be seen. Just keep an eye on the nearby winding stream, and keep a foot on the ground as it flies by beneath. 'Cause we're really not so far apart as it seems. And on my walking soul you can always lean, and with you walking beside I'll always be. In the stones and the hills and the trees and the fish and the sea, in the clouds and the fork and the frame, and in all of my dreams. And they closed their eyes and stepped